Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, my cabinet colleagues, fellow Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, the story of Kenya's education system, which probably presents one of the most significant aspects of the Jubilee government's transformation, can be told all evening. But I want to make 5 points briefly. 1, fellow Kenyans, the focus of the Jubilee administration has been to strengthen, modernize, and ensure that our education system is globally competitive. And that is why we invested heavily in the digital literacy program to migrate the way we deliver content to the digital platform. As a result, we have distributed 850,000 digital learning devices across the country, trained 83,000 teachers, developed the educational cloud at the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, and we are well on our way to delivering content on the digital platform as promised by the Jubilee administration. 2, Your Excellency, fellow Kenyans, the Jubilee government has a plan, a consistent, focused plan on how we would provide compulsory free basic education up to Form 4. And the plan, Your Excellency, started with, first of all, increasing capitation to free day secondary education by 40%, and then waiving examination fees for all our children in Class 8 and Form 4, and then spending 9 billion shillings over the last 4 years to ensure that we expand infrastructure in our schools to provide capacity so that we can grow the numbers. And the facts speak for themselves. We have grown the population of our children in secondary schools from around 460,000 in 2013 to close to 1 million by January 2018. And Your Excellency, because of the waiver of examination fees, we have seen huge numbers of our children who initially were inhibited by examination fees registering for exams. This year alone, we have registered 1.62 million of our children to sit for exams. 3, Your Excellency, because of your solid leadership, and I want to thank you even as a citizen of this country. In 2016, we managed to conduct, in the recent times, probably the only examination where all our children who sat for it got their results. And as a result of it, Your Excellency, every one of our children who attained university entry grades found a place in the university. And once and for all, therefore, we have done away with the tyranny of cut-off points to enter university. Every one of our children who gets university entry grade has a place in the university. And this was followed by a lot of transformational work that the Jubilee administration has done, opening up private universities for government-sponsored students, ensuring that we provide enough resources to fund our students who want to go into universities. If there's anything that speaks very strongly about the work that we have done in the education sector as the Jubilee administration under your leadership, Your Excellency, it's the amount of money that we have invested in the education sector. We have quadrupled the number of students who benefit from government loans since 2013, from 70,000 to 290,000 today. And Your Excellency, in addition, we brought on board our children who are in technical training institutions, who are now receiving government funding to go to technical training institutions. Fellow Kenyans, you have to get this picture. In 2013, the number of students who got government funding to go to technical training institutions was 0. By 2017, we had put aside 1.2 billion to fund our students who are going to technical training institutions. And as a result, Your Excellency, we grew the number of our students in technical training institutions from 30,000 in 2013 to 200,000 in 2017. And this speaks volumes about the focus of the government on the education of our children. A lot can be said about what is going on in the education sector, but most importantly, fellow Kenyans, the focus on modernizing our education system so that we can move our children to the 21st century where they get competitive education that enables them to compete favorably in the globe. As a result, we have embarked probably on the most ambitious review of our education curriculum in the last 13 years, which will give our children an opportunity to pursue their talents, which will give us an opportunity to relook at the entire education sector from early learning years and ensure that we have an integrated system of providing education that brings in social protection and the health sector to the university level. Your Excellency, fellow Kenyans, much can be said about what has happened. The investments we have made in the education sector are huge, and the numbers will speak for themselves. We have put more and more resources. We have almost tripled the amount of money that we are making available to our students who are going to universities. In 2013, we only had about 5 billion, but by the end of financial year 2016-2017, we had put aside close to 13 billion to support our children who are going to our schools. All this and much more that can be said about the education sector have happened because of the solid leadership we've had from Your Excellency the President and the Deputy President. And I think I would like to end this evening by saying this. I can look all our children in Kenyan schools in the eye and tell them this confidently tonight. This government takes education as serious business, and we will ensure that the credibility of our education system is guaranteed, the credibility of our certificates is protected, and that we have no shame to stand anywhere on earth and say that we went through Kenya's education system. God bless you.
Thank you very much.